So my name is Lindsay Gritton. In April of 2022, at the age of 29, while I was pregnant with my second daughter, I found a lump in my breast. So I went to my OBGYN and she diagnosed me with mastitis. Given the fact that I was 36 weeks pregnant at the time, that diagnosis was pretty common. But I had a gut feeling it might be something more, so I insisted on an ultrasound. I'm really glad I did because it came back as a high likelihood of cancer. I immediately had a biopsy that confirmed it was indeed breast cancer. So I delivered my daughter early so that I could start treatment right away. Immediately after delivering my daughter, I had a PET scan, and the results were terrifying and gut-wrenching. My liver was covered in over a dozen tumors, and I was suddenly labeled as a stage 4 cancer patient and given a prognosis of 6 short months to live. Sorry. I felt like I had emotional whiplash, so step into my shoe with me for just a moment. How in the world did the conversation pivot from welcoming our precious rainbow baby to stage 4 cancer? How was I supposed to raise a newborn and a toddler and go through 6 months of chemo all at the same time? And how was I supposed to explain to my 2-year-old that mommy had to go to heaven soon? I was completely terrified. This was the impossible intersection we lived in for many months. I had absolutely no family history of any type of cancer. I did everything right. I ate super healthy, went to the gym, and was always on top of my health. It just didn't make sense. I was angry and just didn't understand why this was happening to me. Statistics for stage 4 breast cancer are terrible, but I knew I wasn't going down without a fight. So I underwent 8 rounds of chemotherapy a week after giving birth. I'm going to repeat that sentence to all the moms in this room to wrap their heads around the implied reality of my life. 1 week after giving birth, I started chemo, and then I endured brutal side effects for 6 months. I lost all my long hair, and I donated it. I made many health changes and did everything I could. I fought for my life. At the end of chemo, I had a scan. It showed no evidence of disease in my body, and by the grace of God, I've seen so many milestones that I was never promised. I celebrated my 30th birthday, my daughter's first birthday, and now it's coming up on her 2nd birthday next month, and I am still living cancer-free. I'm a walking miracle, and it's not lost on me today that you heard another story here today about a cancer diagnosis that came during pregnancy. Unfortunately, Ella's mom had a different outcome, and I don't claim to understand the mystery of God's plan, why some people survive this dreaded disease and others do not. I simply know that my heart understands the brevity of life now in a way it never could have before. I don't take even 5 minutes for granted, and the deep compassion I have for Ella and others like her have changed me from the inside out. My experience at Thumbs Up helped me put a lot of this into perspective now. Our family had such a great time that weekend. I met so many other walking miracles just like me, and I also watched the Coker family love and serve others, despite not getting the outcome that they wanted for their son, Keaton. I'm learning that God is faithful on both sides of the equation, and I'll be teaching that to my daughters in the years to come. Thank you.